Yo, it's me again, it's T again, and I'm back with another video. So, Spurs 5, Newcastle 1. We're hitting form just at the right moment. And this is going to be a short one, I don't want to keep it too long. Man's tired, so I'll just summarize it as quickly as possible. Another good win. Conte ball is in full effect. Yeah, we're just smoking teams. We're just slapping it on teams every game. Kane's moving like a madman at the moment. But I want to get into Doherty. I think Doherty's playing really well in this wing back system, and I'm glad for him, man, because he was getting like rubbed out. Like we tried to rub him out as a fan base for most of last year, even early this year when he was playing in the back four system. Now he's playing at wing back. Doherty's doing like hell of a lot better, and it's just interesting because he played that role at Wolves, which is why he got the move to Tottenham in the first place, and he was actually doing really well. So I think the moral of the story is like, judge players when they're being used in their proper positions, in their proper roles, and then see what he's able to do. Right now, he's been going under the radar. He got a goal today. I think he got, if I remember correctly, he got an assist as well. But yeah, man, listen, he's been playing really, really, really well. Um, Son with an assist and a goal, he done really well. Cuti Romero, man, bigged him up last video. You don't know my thoughts on him. Another monster game. Every single game that goes by, every single game that he plays, he's just getting better and better and better. And he's surprising me because every time I'm looking, I'm thinking, okay, I'm expecting this one like dud. I'm expecting this one bad performance. He's not showing it to me at the moment. He's just getting better and better and better and better and better, and that's good to see. Yeah, I actually think within the space of a year, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he should be captain. He's so aggressive. But the thing is, most aggressive man, like most men that play like how Romero playing, they're often a shambles at the back. Yeah, sloppy, reckless. Nah, he reads the game perfect. Very rarely gets bullied. Very rarely out of position. Very rarely loses duels. Good mobility. Could be better in the air. Could be a little bit stronger. His athleticism isn't amazing, but he isn't some dickhead. He isn't stiff, and he plays really, really, really well. Kulusevski's really starting to settle down. I thought he had a shaky first half. Second half he was a lot better, but then that was for the whole team. I thought the first half, I don't know, maybe it was just international break hangover. So the team just weren't really on stuff. They weren't really on smoke. The energies just weren't really there. And then Newcastle scored, and the Spurs started to play with just a little bit of intensity. Of course, it was good they got the goal instantly because I felt like if Newcastle went into half time with it being 1-0, it's a completely different game. I don't think we smoked them second half. I don't think we have so much joy. But I think because we scored so early because we replied so early after they scored, they didn't really have time to settle. They kind of went into it on the thing of, okay, you know what? Boom, we've just given away a goal. We come out like it was tails up because we had just scored. We had just started to click. So we come into second half, tails up, and instantly just, you could just see what Conte's trying to bring to this team. You can see what he's trying to do. And I'm going to hold my hands up now. I've still got my doubts, but I'm going to hold my hands up now. And I'm going to say, when we got Conte, I weren't feeling it. I weren't liking the appointment. I thought it was going to be another Mourinho rub situation, and it still might be because it's still early and stuff. But I'm seeing more from Conte now. I'm seeing more from Conte's team now than I think I've seen from Mourinho's team, even at his peak. We seem to move the ball better. We seem to defend better. There's a clear structure. We know what we want to do in the pitch. The players have a good understanding of what they want. Everybody looks confident. Even the substitutes that came on, they were looking good. So I have to give it to Conte, man, because I just thought Conte was going to be another brilliant tactician, but an outdated coach who weren't going to do shit in the Premier League. I thought he weren't going to be on no smoke. He weren't going to be on piss, but he's doing really well at the moment, man. Like he's getting something out of Tottenham, and that's all we can really ask for. And I don't really want to go on for too long, man, but it's good to see the team clicking at the right time. Obviously, I would have loved for us to still be in the FA Cup. That's a disappointment for me, not having any silverware. But we're having a nice little run. Hopefully, we can get Champions League football. I've never not really been a big fan of just getting top four, because I know that under Daniel Levy it's pointless, and well, not pointless, but like in previous years we haven't really maximised getting Champions League football. Daniel Levy often uses it for revenue, but for Antonio Conte and for Kane's sake and for Spurs' sake, it'll be interesting to see what we do in the Champions League this year with not this year, next year, if we get there with Conte. It'll be interesting to see what kind of players we get. It'll be interesting to see if Conte can actually break his Champions League dud. It's going to be interesting to see what Spurs have to do, like Arsenal as well. It's going to be interesting to see what Spurs do if they've got 2 games a week. You know, how do they look? How do they perform there? You know, what's the players' mentality like? What's the fitness levels looking like? So that's kind of why it's so important, because I feel like Champions League football will just allow us to get better players in. It will allow us to bring in a couple ballers, and we'll get a better understanding of how good Conte is at the moment, and what we can actually do with Conte. The North London derby is looking like a massive game. I say looking like a massive game. It's a massive game anyway, but just for the thing of just for the stakes of like Champions League and top four this year, and just knowing that it could be played in the final week of the Premier League season, yes, massive at the moment, man. So all in all, good win. I think everybody played well, particularly second half. We leveled up, we pammed them, slapped them up. We're showing good character, we're showing good resilience, we're showing good resolve. Went 1-0 down, came back and scored. And I'd like to say, went down, came back against a team who we've always we've traditionally struggled to at home recently. We haven't beaten Newcastle like in Tottenham for a long time. So to break that kind of duck today as well, it's a good thing. Roll on, man. I've seen our run. You know, we've definitely got a favourable run. There are a few tough games. Liverpool away is going to be tough. I think Leicester will be tough, and I think the North London derby is going to be a tough game. And probably some of them other little, like smaller teams, they're going to be. I think there'll be 1-2 banana skins. But for the most part, we got winnable games, and we're scoring goals for fun at the moment. And what's good is it's not just Kane. The team is ticking. The team is purring. We got 1 game a week. Yeah, man. Like roll on.